Hello everyone, this is Doc Anime Robin. In this video, I will be unboxing and reviewing the SH Figuarts of Ultraman from the Netflix anime movie Ultraman Rising, which is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. And let's look at the figure and its package before we open it. It's a see-through with a transparency, so you can see how it's resemble the picture in the front cover, which again is a complete likeness of the Ultraman character from the Netflix movie. And on the back, like all SH Figuarts, there's a quick introduction on what the figure in the set can do. And most of them is in Japanese, but there are some simple thing explained in English, like simple style and heroic action. And so here they're talking about modeling and how its high quality sculpting and proportions were made with support of the to speed up productions, and showing of what kind of poses you can make, the articulation. Now let's open it up. On the inside of the box cover says instruction on how to play are indicated on the opposite side. Which is really only talking about this. Unfortunately, there's no other instruction inside or anywhere else on the box. So this is a simple figure here. There's another layer of transparency to remove, and which can help hold the figure tight. And you can see other effect parts. The red color timer, or color timer in red, to show when Ultraman's running low on energy. And interchangeable hands for different poses. Let's open this transparency. Keep in mind, you don't want to move these covers too suddenly or too hardly, otherwise these parts could like maybe burst from the set. Let me pick the figure up. So we have a very slain Ultraman here. Still a couple plastic cover to remove. Okay. So again, it's a very slain Ultraman, just as he appears in the movie. And Let's see how well he can stand with this slime form, which, surprisingly, he seems to have very nice balance. And if we look close, they actually have like the eyes in semi-glowing pattern thanks to the way they designed the eyes, almost see-through feature, and just like how it's shown in the package, like you see, like basically in the center of eyes, you can still see the iris rather than just glowing eyes. That's pretty much how the figure is portrayed. And now let's take a moment to explore this figure's articulation. So you can easily pose the standard Ultraman rising up pose. And his legs can move fine, like for kicking. Hit well, and the neck can turn nicely, although the head is also articulated. He can look up a bit, not all the way up. And the feet are also flexible. So with all these ranges of motion he can do with his articulation, he can pretty much be made to do many kinds of poses you can think of. So it seems despite it's able to keep nice balance standing still on a table like this, it's because it's slim figure, it can easily lose its balance if you just try to have it stand up straight. So if you were to get this figure, it's probably good that you get a stand like this to go along with, so you can hold it. So this way, when it has its feet close up, it's much easier to stand straight up. And especially if you want to make, say, a kicking pose like this. Then you definitely need a stand. Putting the arms up and setting the legs straight, you can also use it to emulate a flying pose. also set it up on the stand. Although it'll take some practice to figure out the right fit and angle, which will make the pose look good. It's all about angles. Now let's change the hands to like the hand chop and to put on the crossbeam firing pose. So you remove his fists. So, and if you wanted to, you can also make some hand chopping poses. But for now, let's just do what the hand are supposed to do. So that's the crossbeam firing pose. It's too bad the set doesn't come with like the beam effect. Otherwise, probably can actually do some firing. There's another set of interchangeable hands from this figure, and this particular set doesn't seem to have clear purposes for what kind of pose. I suppose you can just have to work with them with your imagination, and in this case I'm using them for him to show like he's waiting to catch something. Finally, you have the color timer part in red, which you can have him set out to be shown to be like weak and losing the fight kind of poses. Another set of articulation points I just discovered is on his feet, which kind of resembles a pair of women's high heels, but which can even look more so as you can bend that. It's obviously designed for poses like when you have to bend the feet like that. Although when you do that, you won't have much of balance. You definitely want to get a stand to hold the figure for that. There's also some rotating points on the shoulder here, so obviously designed for more like for the shoulder and arms to be pressed forward. If you're a fan for the tradition Ultraman, I don't believe this is a figure that would interest you, because while it does resembles the Netflix Ultraman from Rising Perfectly. It's so different from the normal live action Ultraman. As you see, the limbs here are so slant, and the neck is kind of extra long, makes him more looking alien rather than like the silver superpower warrior people are usually familiar with. So unless you're a fan to the movie, this is probably not a good choice of collection. But if you do like the movie, so this is definitely a good figure to collect. However, as I shown you guys before, its slim form can be a problem for its balance. So you want to get a set that can some kind of special stand that works with this figure, which doesn't have its own in the set. You definitely have to get one separately. And other than that, like old Tamashii Nation products, this one has a very great, if not absolute, resemblance to the character it's built on. So in terms of design, as always for Tamashii Nation, I would give it like 100 or A+. And the articulation are nice to play with, so there's all kinds of possibility for the poses you want to do with this figure. And that's pretty much all I want to say for this action figure. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please leave them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability. And please check out my other videos.